How we doing?
Does it feel much different out there? I mean, this time, a year ago, you're trying to get to know all these guys are trying to get to know you. Does it feel a little bit different this year?
Yeah, it feels a lot different. I feel like just the energy, the understanding, like it's kind of, there's a lot of similarities. It's just the people better. There's a lot more trust built. The communication smoother. Yeah, it's fun.
What does that allow you to do then, given all those things, smoother, know the players? What does that allow you to do?
I just think it allows the defense, from the defensive perspective, it allows them to connect more. It allows the coaches to connect with them more. Like, you have to go back to square one. Like, no matter what foundation you've built, you have to go back to square one, reteach it, and build it up again. Like, we got a stronger foundation this time. Last year, we was doing it from just brand new, but now it's obviously we're building on the same thing. So now it allows you to, I would say, connection, and then we can teach some of the whys within the plays.
How do you unlock the next level for Byron Murphy, and what have you guys been working on with him this offseason?
Yeah, I think the next level for him is just consistency. Like, I felt like for him, he had a certain role, like a first and second down role, some third down reps. He's really trying to, I think he can make a big jump to become an every down D tackle, and like affect the game on all down and distances. You kind of saw like glimpses of it last year, but it's just building that consistency, that mental conditioning, physical conditioning, understanding what type of situation you're in for that position, like, because there's lots of different things that can happen. And then he plays more, like, kind of different techniques inside.
What have you seen out of Nick Emmanwori so far?
Good. He's locked in. He's just going through the rookie process. He's playing a couple of different positions at times, but he puts the work in, locked in, works really well with Jeff Howard, and he made a couple of plays last week. It was cool to see.
Looking back on your first year as a defensive coordinator, what stands out to you, both from things you liked about how it went and things you've looked at and said, okay, I need to do that better, we need to tweak this, those sorts of things?
Yeah, I think so. I think, like, from my own personal perspective, it's more of just a growth, like, it was me coming into a defense, learning a defense, just like the players where I was learning at a faster rate and then having to teach it. Now it's like there's certain things that are in your subconscious, so you can talk through them, you can go through them. Now we can implement some of the rush stuff up front that we've talked about in the past. We can really get a core understanding. And I think for myself, it's just not as you feel more comfortable, it's just, I'd say you feel like as you grow through this, you're a little bit more confident in your understanding of things. So it allows you to, like, purvey it to the players a lot better, I think.
What's it tell you, the coaches, that pretty much the entire roster is here for voluntary veterans?
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I said, what's it tell you and the coaches that pretty much the whole roster's here, 30-something, Jaron Reed's here?
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
I think that I think it says a lot for the person, the people that we have in the building, for the defense. They're people that want to improve, they want to grow, no matter what type of situation they are in their career. Like, I talk to Jay Reed all the time about, like, little things we can do, and he teaches me stuff that he sees. I talk to him about stuff. Leo, the same thing. Law, the same thing. I just think guys want to do it the right way here, and, like, if we can keep doing that, we can make those jumps, especially with everyone here.
You've got Jonathan Hankins. I'm curious if there's any of the other nose tackles, some of the younger guys, whether Brandon Peely or others, that have kind of stood out to you, or you're interested in seeing what they have to offer.
Yeah, I think, like, Hank hasn't been here for a couple of weeks, so it really gives Peely, and Bo took a little nick the other week, but both of them guys were doing really good, like pushing themselves, pushing each other. I think them two have got, like, a little kind of competitive friendship, and they work together and everything, so it's helping them push it, because really and truthfully, they're competing against themselves. They just have to get better, like, and they're doing it. It's cool to see.
He coached DeMarcus obviously in Dallas. What's he going to bring to this defense? What kind of players here?
Just a dog mentality. He's going to come out here. He's going to play first, second down, same way he plays third down. He's going to get after it. Like, that's one of the reasons why he's here.
I think John Snyder said at the draft that if you guys didn't take Riley Mills, you were going to be pretty upset.
Okay, right.
Yeah. What did you like about him so much?
I just love his detail, his consistency, his understanding of the game, like the way he plays the game. I think he's got a really bright future in our league, like, he's in it. If you watch today, like, he stands behind, he takes these mental reps. He's just trying to improve, and you got to respect that.
Are you talking like chair against the wall, or like what would have happened if you didn't get it?
Oh, nah, that'd be cool.
So DeMarcus Lawrence said he probably wouldn't have been here if you weren't here. What does that mean to you that you kind of had that impact on a player like him?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I love him. Like I love the guys I coach. I really enjoy their company. I really hope at times they improve me, I improve them, and you have these really intense journeys for a year. You know, like that's what this league's like. It's like you work so closely together and you try and reach goals, and sometimes you get there, sometimes you don't. And I've been through a lot of that with him, and for him to come here, it meant a lot to me.
When you've got this different edge group, you've got Uchenna, you've got DeMarcus, you've got Boye and Derick Hall. Like, how are those guys? How do you see them kind of coming together? They have different strengths. How do you see that working together?
That's the beauty of having like an edge room like that. I think like when people have different strengths, they can really own separate roles, and then they can help each other grow in the other roles that they're like kind of deficient in. So, and that's already starting to happen. Like Law works with the younger guys like D Hall and Boye. Chenna's just got back, so it'll be exciting when they're all here. And Jay Hines and CP are doing a really good job like developing those guys.
We just heard from Spoon before you. Just
yeah.
How much energy does he bring out there?
I love him. And I really think like he's taking a step. He's conscious of his game. He's trying to work on little things and trying to push himself. And he has little goals that he wants to get. And he's really pushing and intentional in every practice that he does. He's one of the real leaders of our defense.
Tyrese got a lot of experience the second half last
Yeah.
year. What was your assessment of his play when you had a chance to look back, and where do you see him making the most progress in year two?
Yeah, I thought he made leaps and bounds. You know, from like when he started in the Miami game and then he came back and played in the San Francisco game, like he just felt calmer when he was out there. And you know, like he's kind of like that. He's like, there's nothing's too much for him. He goes out there, and I think the growth of it is just understanding why we call the plays, when we call the plays, what opportunities you have, what's your true job, what assignment you've got, and how do you make the plays you can make, and then how do you guide the players in front of you, you know, setting them up, lining them up, him and EJ working on that.
You sort of referred to this earlier, but I mean, with re-signing Ernest and Jonathan, you have almost everybody back on your defense last year. I mean, having that kind of continuity, how much can that help you guys this year?
Hugely. Like I think it can help. Is obviously going to help you. That's where your starting point is. But ultimately, we all have to go back, and we have to learn it again, and we have to build it again. And it's like the continuity comes with the understanding of, okay, now when we're going through it, the formation adjustments, they're talking them, they're anticipating them, and they're understanding how to play fast. So like, it's huge that we got the guys back.
How does that simply like problem solving where the in-game tweak, is that where that shows up as well?
It's already showing up. Like when they might be against a different personnel group in there's problems they're solving, they're bringing the safety down to the side they want him to bring down, they understand where the nickel is, and they're just those little like in-game adjustments that sometimes it's not 100% right, but they make it right together, you know?
You often hear about players setting goals for themselves or coaches setting goals for players. Do you set goals for yourself?
For myself?
Yeah.
More for the defense. Just like what we're gonna. I try and like for the guys. I try and break it down, and for us, by like each phase we're in. I do. Me personally, I do better with short-term situations. So like I can understand what have we got to achieve in these next 7 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, and then like can you evaluate? Because then you can evaluate it and you can really put some tangible things behind it to say, okay, did we do the stuff we're saying? Because I think it's hard to look so far ahead, you know, because so many different variables can happen along that way. I've kind of taught myself in this league, I work kind of in short bursts.
Devin Witherspoon told us that it seemed like as a blitzer last year, offenses kind of had a beat on him and they weren't ready for him. What was your assessment of that? And as coaches, how do you counter that when that's happening?
Yeah, I think at times we've got to bring him more though. Like I think that's on me, you know, like and putting him in better situations to kind of give him opportunities to blitz, because he is a good blitzer. Like a couple of times he blitzed, he did win, you know. And then going through it, I think just that, more opportunities for him to blitz, really. I think that will bring him to life more.
What does the next step look like for Boye and Hall?
For D Hall, did you say?
Boye and
I think for Boye, it's really affecting the game on every down and distance. You know, me and him talk about it all the time. Like he does it, and like he really like brings the game to life on third down. Like, can he bring the game to life on first and second, just like he brings the game to life on third down? And then D Hall, it's just like consistency of play, being as efficient as possible. Sometimes he, you know, D Hall's like a bull in a china shop. So like he wastes energy at times. So it's just like, how efficient can he be? How can he bring his edge moves to life? And they're things we're working on.
But how would you see Reek Woolen kind of approach this offseason? And now
Yeah, he's getting after it. Like really and truthfully, like I spend a lot of time with Reek, and you watch his indie, and he's so intentional in everything he does. Comes in with a plan. He's really growing. It's exciting.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Take care.